Hello and welcome to my review of the 11144 scale Extreme Gundam high grade in the high grade Universal Century line. And this is the kit when it's fully been put together with no paint, just some Gundam marker. I used some black and gray Gundam marker on this one. And it's a pretty nice looking kit. And there's a lot of details, and we'll go over those details in just a little bit. Let's look at the articulation. First, the head moves forward and backward, some up and down, side to side, and can rotate. But when you rotate, be a little careful because the chin and some of the side pieces get stuck on these clear blue sides, and these little flaps things on the side of the head move, and they tend to get loose really easily, and if you're not going to move them around, it's better to glue them in. Also, the beam sabers in the backpack move. And they move because, like I said in the unboxing, they're pegged in with a rectangular peg that allows them to move in the backpack. And I guess that's why instead of having a beam saber handle that can hold a beam, they decided to have one that can get pegged in so that it can move. Okay, let's look at the arms. The arms are on a hinge that can move like so, forward and back, and also on a ball joint that can rotate the arm. The arm can rotate below the shoulder, can move out quite far, that much, and bend at the elbow at two joints. Pretty good articulation in the arm. And the hands can wiggle. Oops, that fell out. And can rotate all the way. Now let's look at the wrist. There is a waist joint that allows it to move side to side, forward and back. It can move forward, more forward and back than side to side though. And can rotate at the waist 360 degrees. The side skirts can move about that much. And the front skirts can't move at all. On the bottom you can see that there is a hole that supports the action base too, and also it's on a separate joint so the legs can move side to side like this. The legs can move out that much, move forward that much, and move backwards about that much. The leg can bend at two joints, but bends more on the bottom joint than on the top one. And the foot can move side to side, up and down, quite a bit, and rotate. But the foot guard tends to get stuck on the leg, so you have to be careful when rotating it. And that is it for the articulation. And next I'll be showing the accessories. Some of the accessories the Gundam comes with is the beam saber. Not the beam saber, the beam rifle. Which is cool that it's shaped like a guitar, since this is the Extreme Gundam, and the guitar case which acts as its shield. And what's cool is you can actually put the beam rifle into the guitar case and it fits right in there. And you can make the Gundam hold it if you want to. But let's put it on as a beam rifle and a shield. To attach the shield, you have to use this given trigger finger, which is good they give you a trigger finger. And what's also cool about this trigger finger is there's a little rectangular hole here, and there's a peg on the side of the handle that fits into the hole and pegs right in. So there's a really secure grip, and the beam rifle will not fall out of the hand. Also, the joint of the hand is slanted, so that when you put it into the hand, there'll be... Ooh, that fell. I'll get that later. It's holding the rifle at an angle, which is pretty cool. And now to add the shield, you have to remove the side blue piece on the arm. That reveals a little hole in which first rotate the handle like this, and you have to insert the handle through the hand and then peg the shield on the side of the arm where you remove the clear blue piece, and the shield is secure. And the shield is pretty secure, won't fall out, which is pretty good. And now he's holding the beam rifle and the shield. And I would have to say the Gundam looks pretty good like this. Oops, when it doesn't fall down. Yeah, I would have to say it looks pretty good. And the other accessories this Gundam comes with is a beam saber, which is all blue. And I'd rather that it has a clear beam saber included, which is in clear blue. But I guess they decided to just be a little cheaper and put it all in this solid dark blue color, which you'll have to paint this light blue and the handle white. Also, it comes with one open hand just for the left hand, and I guess there's no right hand one because they decided to just give two hands per arm, and the right hand has the trigger finger hand. And that is all for the accessories. And because of its nice leg articulation, you can get a lot of bends in its leg to put a lot of poses with a lot of bends, which gets pretty good articulation. And I think the Gundam itself is pretty cool and worth getting. And what I really like about the Gundam is even though it's just the normal typical Gundam colors, the clear blue pieces add a lot of color to this kit. And my conclusion is that the Gundam is really nice and a good Gundam to have in your collection for those who really like main Gundam kind of Gundams but want something a little bit different. And I'll see you in the next review. Hello. I want to add a little update to my video. In my video I had mentioned that the front skirts can't move at all, but in fact they can move very, very slightly. And actually the movement is like raw, like it's not really up and down, but like the front skirts can't move upward, but move more inward, like that, like such. I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but see, rocks a little bit. And you can tell by, if you take because the legs are in the way, they actually, without the legs, you can tell how they move. See, they move like like such. And you won't see that movement much because the legs actually prevent it from actually moving like such. And this movement was actually more for putting in the construction process when you put the skirts into the hip. So that is all for my little update, and I'll see you next time.